Hey guys, Iceman here, and a lot of you guys seem to really like Gamera, who is a kaiju monster created by Toho who actually had his own movieverse. I myself saw the film Gamera the Invincible, and it's pretty darn epic. I recommend you guys check it out if you haven't yet. Not only is Gamera extremely powerful, but he is also, to some extent, humanized. As in the Gamera the Invincible film, he actually had sort of a relationship with a few people, to where he went out of his way to save them, and so forth, which really added an interesting dynamic to the film. And as many of you might know, Toho recently announced an upcoming Godzilla-verse beginning in 2021, where they intend to release a new Godzilla film at least once every 2 years. They intend for this to be a multiverse of sorts, similar to what we get with the Marvel films and the MCU. So there's been speculation of other kaiju having their own series, like a Rodan trilogy and things like that. So I wonder if the time has finally come where Gamera will be introduced into the Godzilla films. Gamera is really interesting. It's a giant turtle, and unlike any other species of turtle, Gamera has the habit of walking bipedally rather than on all fours. He's capable of grappling with opponents and manipulating objects. His mouth is filled with sharp teeth, and he has retractable bone spikes in each one of his elbows. Gamera generally was kind of like the good guy, similar to how Godzilla is. In the Heisei trilogy, he was portrayed as being actively concerned for the well-being of the planet from the very start, consistent with his creation as a guardian of Earth. And when given the opportunity, Gamera would actively protect humans, especially children. But Gamera really did cause a heck of a lot of collateral damage in some of his bouts with the military. And when he was seeking out fire, which fuels him, he really wreaked havoc on a lot of industrial areas, causing massive destruction with the byproduct of economic turmoil. So it seems that it could be interesting to see on the big screen Gamera and Godzilla clash, and I'd be curious to see how they get along with one another, and which apex predator would deem himself dominant over the other. What's awesome about Gamera is how he absorbs fire as a means of his sustainability, from which he's able to blast out plasma fireballs. He's also able to rotate his shell around really fast and has sharp edges so he can cut the crap out of things with it. And he's even able to fly, which really deceived a lot of people from the past according to the films. People thought that it was a UFO, but it was actually Gamera. In one instance in the film, the military, utilizing dynamite, blasted Gamera over an edge, and Gamera landed on his back. And the old saying went that turtles can't get up once they land on their back. So the military praised themselves for their efforts, but all of a sudden, Gamera started spinning around and blasted flames out of the holes in which he poked his arms into, and he ended up flying away like a UFO. So it seems to me that Gamera could at the least avoid Godzilla. So it seems reasonable to consider these two monsters coexisting in the same environment. But what do you guys think? Should Gamera be implemented into the upcoming Godzilla World films? Let me know in the comments section below. And I appreciate my patrons. If you guys want to be a patron, you can check out my Patreon page in the link below. I'd really appreciate your support. I'm the Iceman. More videos to come.